Welcome back to Deep Dive Survivor, everyone. Happy New Year. It's 2026 now. It's a brand new me, it's a brand new video, and it's a brand new winter sweater. As you can see, we are styling. And right now we are standing outside of the Ryan Mansion. This here was built by a rich fish merchant, a man by the name of Michael Ryan, an Irish immigrant, started a cod fishing business in Bonavista, Newfoundland. His son James Ryan took it to the next level, and they garnered a fleet of schooners and started a global cod trading empire. And they have the National Historic Site now, the Ryan premises in Bonavista. You can go and see their commercial operations there from back in the day. All the buildings have been restored. And here we have the Ryan Mansion. This was built for Michael's son, James Ryan. And the staircase that's built inside was built by the same artisans that built the staircase, the grand staircase in the Titanic. So it is absolutely beautiful inside. And it is currently operated as a boutique hotel. There's 4 rooms in there. Prince Charles, Queen Camilla, and even Queen Anne stayed here in their royal visits in 2009, I believe it was. If this video reaches 1,000 likes, I will go and stay the night in the King's Suite and sleep in the same bed as King Charles stayed in. Okay, so hit the like button right now and comment down below what you guys think of this, and if you want me to stay the night there. We're going to be looking at all the old mansions in St. John's today. This was built in 1909 to 1911. The same year, 2 years that the Titanic was built. And at one point this building was joined to this second property here, and it was all of one boutique hotel with 12 rooms inside. But currently it's been separated again. This side is now Bannerman Park Suites, and this side here is the Ryan Mansion. There are 8 rooms for rent on this side and 4 in the Ryan Mansion. But currently they're doing renovations on this side, and it's undergoing a sale. See the real estate for sale sign there right underneath the Bannerman Park Suites. But this boutique hotel here is still operating, and I'm going to stay the night there very soon. So hit the like button and let me know how interested you are in seeing the inside of this property. Alright folks, so I'm just walking down Rennies Mill Road now, and I'm right next to Bannerman Park, and there's actually a history board here. Let's see what it's saying. We got 3 and 4 Park Place, circa 1883 to 1887. We've got 63 Rennies Mill Road, built in 1847. Probably among the first residents is constructed on Rennies Mill Road after the Great Fire of 1846. And then on the bottom here we have the Winterholme, and we're going to be seeing that now in a couple minutes. This was at the time the most expensive home built in Newfoundland to date, and that was 1905 to 1907. That house actually cost $120,000 to build at the time, and that was considered, in today's money, that'd be about $2.5 million. So it was a very opulent mansion to be built at that time. Alright, so let's see what they're saying here. Rennies Mill Road Historic District. In the aftermath of the city's Great Fire of 1846, Rennies Mill Road was developed as a residential area where the prosperous residents sought tranquil and safe accommodations away from the crowded downtown core. It contains a remarkably harmonious and homogeneous grouping of large wooden homes that are closely associated with individuals prominent in the political, financial, and social life of Newfoundland. Among them were 4 prime ministers of the colony. Built in the latter part of the 19th century, a substantial number of these houses were designed in the Second Empire style, which, with its steep mansard roofs, is one of the most characteristic residential forms in St. John's. Another popular style represented in the Queen Anne Revival, which is similar in seal but more varied in form. This district is a rare, intact 19th century example of the planning phenomenon, the residential suburb. Let's go check it out, folks. 63 Rennies Mill Road. We're gonna keep an eye out for that on the way down to the Winterholme. And these trees in here are some of the oldest trees in St. John's. You can see the girth on these ones here. A lot of the biggest trees that I've seen in this park were actually lost during Hurricane Igor. Some trees in here were like 4 feet across and they snapped right off in the hurricane. There was major damage here at Bannerman Park from that one. Okay, so here's 3 and 4 Park Place that we just saw on the sign there. Matching garage out back. Looks like a guest house there. Almost 200 years old. Lots of fireplaces, lots of chimneys. Being from this area of town and going to school at Bishop Field Elementary, a lot of my friends lived in these bigger homes, and so I've been in a few of these as a child, and they're absolutely beautiful inside. Original hardwood floors, staircases are carved intricately, the fireplaces, the crown moldings, and the ceilings, the detail on the ceilings are just, it's amazing. Check this out, guys. Newfoundland Historic Trust, Edward Lord Morris, 1859 to 1935. The Prime Minister of Newfoundland lived in this residence right here. Wow. It's a beautiful house. And so before Newfoundland joined Confederation, we had our own prime ministers and premiers. This was a dominion of England. And this was the area that the politicians, the rich merchants, doctors, engineers, this is where they built their homes. During the Great Fire of 1892, all these homes were spared, but the fire did reach the southern end of Bannerman Park, and people actually camped out here behind me in Bannerman Park during the Great Fire. Here we have another property of significance. Dr. Clooney McPherson, 1879 to 1966. Inventor of the gas mask, lived here. Another beautiful home. So this is a great place to go for a nice walk and take in the history of Newfoundland. A little bit icy. Maybe this side of the road is not cleared. We're gonna have to cross the road again. That'll give us a better view of these homes here. Summertime, it's hard to even see these homes because everything is covered in with the leaves, right? Here we have the historic Winterholme. At the time, this was the most expensive house that Newfoundland had ever constructed. The cost of $120,000. And check out the curved windows on the front two bays of the home. This was very unique at the time. Right now it is the Winterholme Wellness Center and Spa, and there's the contact number and website to check them out. I'm not sure if they're open today. It's a regular business day, January 2nd. We're gonna walk in now and see if we can get a tour. And yeah, this place is just so beautiful. This is at 79 Rennies Mill Road. Real close to downtown St. John's. Even the wood and clapboard would have had to been steamed to make these corners. Wow. Truly a beautiful, beautiful build. Let's go knock and see if we're able to have a little quick tour. I'm really interested on the staircase. I have been in here before, but it's been about 10 or 15 years and I can't really remember. Today is Friday. They're open from 9 to 7, it says. It was the Southcott Award, Newfoundland Historic Trust. And this is a heritage building. Here's their schedule. Let's see if we can get in. Wow. Just the porch itself is amazing. Old school doors, these look like original. Hi. My name is Doug. I got a YouTube channel and I was wondering if I could do just a little bit of filming here on the main level.
Yeah, if you're just in like the main areas.
Main reception there?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Should I take off my boots? Yeah. Okay. Alright. She's allowing me to do a little tour here, you guys. So here we have the main reception at the Winterholme Wellness and Spa. Is there still rooms for rent here?
Not anymore, no.
Not at this time?
No.
Look at the intricate plaster ceiling, guys. Wow. Here's the porch and entryway. I just came in and took off my boots. Even the doorways, all beautifully carved wood. Even had sliding doors back in the day. Check out the hardwood floors. I'm gonna take one of these pamphlets and maybe even do a giveaway for my viewers. Even the radiators are curved. It's the first time I saw that. Check out how the hardwood floors are also curved. Wow. These tiles, I believe, are original. They came from Italy. And you see they have like doorbells here for the servants. Wow. And the doors have their crest, Winterholme. Look at the staircase here, guys. Wow. I really love this stuff. I could stay here for hours looking at this wood decorations. All right, folks, well, we're gonna keep going. Thank you so much for letting me have a look around. Happy New Year. Wow, folks, that was really cool. She let us check it out, check out the main floor there, and I've got a pamphlet. Let me know if you guys want me to do a giveaway for massage or some spa services here at the Winterholme. All right, so now we're going to continue on to Circular Road. This is an older duplex here. They've been doing some renovations over the years. And here we have the Bannerman house. This house was built for a farmer named John Mitchell. It was originally built on land that was leased from the Crown. But they later bought the land and a lot of this land along Circular Road for farming. He eventually gained a reputation as being the best farmer in St. John's. And actually the son of one of the governors here, Frank Harvey, tried to steal his vegetables in his garden one day, and John Mitchell shot and wounded him, and to keep him out of the garden. But he eventually gained the reputation as the best farmer in Newfoundland. And after passing on and leaving the house and land to his wife, she began selling off the portions of the land for which eventually became the building lots here on Circular Road. Look at the size of this tree here. These ones have been renovated recently. I really like the big windows, the front facade of this house. Really appeals to me. Look at the unique color on this house, guys. Is this purple? It looks like a purple paint to me. Let me know in the comments what color of the house this is. Of course, we do have a few smaller homes built within amongst these bigger homes. I'm not sure if these are original. This one here has been extensively renovated. This one here seems to be an older home, just by the style. It was very common back in the day to have 8 or 10 windows across the front. Hello. This one here has always intrigued me too. It's a duplex, but it's a mansion. I mean, look at all the details on the front here. And it goes way back. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. So even though that's a duplex, that's probably got about 5,000 square feet, maybe 6,000 square feet to it. Fireplaces in every room, hardwood floors, just loaded down with character. Hello. So over here we have Bannerman Park, but on this land here, this is all for the governor. Huge swath of land. That's the governor's house up there. And apparently it's open tomorrow for a couple hours for the public. So I may go in there and show you guys around, but I might be out around the bay filming tomorrow. We'll have to see how it all goes. Some of the windows actually look original here. We've got a turret on the side here. That post is holding up a lot of weight for almost 200 years. I like this one as well for the different colors of trim they have. The white and black, the wood colored stain. The designs up over the small windows on top, they look original. Still got the 3 holes for ventilation on the bottom of the windows. Wow. Even got a bit of a sunroof here. I can see the plaque on their front porch there. This is also a registered heritage structure. Let's look at this tree, you guys. Pretty knobby. So as you can tell, this is a beautiful spot to have a walk, winter or summer. Over here we have a brand new barn dominium for the horses, for the RNC mounted unit. I think it's for the horses. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it's a gathering place there. But that is the barn over there for the Clydesdales. And they have a fenced in area here for exercise and stuff. A lot of these homes have been renovated, like this one here did a beautiful job. This yellow one here is currently getting the clapboard replaced. I'm thinking I'm going to do clapboard on my new house down on the farm. I'm just trying to find the right color combination that I'm gonna love. The great thing about clapboard is it needs to be painted probably every 5 years, 10 years at the most. And each time you paint, you can change your color scheme. And it's all the same materials, you're just changing the color. So yes, there's a bit more maintenance than vinyl siding, but it looks way, way better. And it also doesn't blow off like vinyl siding does sometimes in hurricanes and bad winter storms. So almost every house on this street has their own turret. The chimney looks like it's on a bit of an angle. Okay, it's flared out. See, they created a flare there. We got the old school wooden shingles along here. This is kind of rare. There's not a whole lot of brick homes here in Newfoundland, but you can tell this is old school. Probably mid 1800s. You can just look up the addresses, and a lot of times there's quite a bit of history on these homes, as most of them are registered heritage structures. And when a home becomes a registered heritage structure, that means you have to protect the facade. The front facade is the most important, and you can still renovate, but it has to be put back the same as it was in its original construction. Look at the size of this one over here. The big house. This was probably the horse barn back in the day. Check out this one, you guys. It looks like they have a slate roof here, which is different. It's probably very common back in the day. Wow. What do you think of all this so far, you guys? What a beautiful day. It's January 2nd, there's a lot of traffic on the go. Let's go up and have a look at a few of the bigger homes here on Kingsbridge Road. That's heading back towards downtown. So this big yellow house here has quite a bit of land. It starts from here, goes right across. It's like a double lot here, I guess. Extra large. It's all just really mature trees on this side, like a park-like setting. 2 grand turrets on the front. Over here we have the St. Thomas Church, and this was actually one of my science projects. I did a replica of this church out of popsicle sticks. My dad helped me build this. It took many hours at the kitchen table gluing these little popsicle sticks together to make this exact shape. It's one of my real good memories, spending time with Dad. And so here we have the Captain's Pub, Captain's Quarters Hotel. They've got rooms, furnished apartments, and suites. Daily, weekly, and monthly rates. So again, all these properties here are pretty old, you can tell. Let's just have another look a little bit closer here. Huge properties, but along with that comes huge costs to renovate and maintain. Huge square footage. Even just painting one side can take weeks. Here we have the Monroe House at 8 Forest Road. Check out this large corner house here. It's since been bought and renovated into a cafe, and I believe there's suites for rent up above. But this used to be someone's house. Still has a stone foundation. Loads of square footage. Coffee Matters operates now on the main level, but it's got the old school stone foundation, just like you see in the churches around town. Looks like we got a fixer-upper here on the end. It's missing windows up top. She's in bad repair. A lot of these homes get bought and renovated for Airbnbs or little boutique hotels. So they're just loaded with charm. A lot of times they're left to disrepair, like that one there. You can get a good deal on them, but it takes a ton of work to get them where they need to be rented. Just look how many fireplaces and chimneys this house over here has. 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 16 chimneys on that one. 16 flues on that one chimney. And the same thing over there. So that's 32 flues in those, for those 4 homes there. And this was probably all one home back in the day. For it to have so many chimneys and flues like that.
My response to that. So you're saying I can be my real mom someday?
It's currently being renovated here in the middle. Pretty cool stuff, eh guys? Are you guys having a good New Year so far? Taking a couple weeks off, and I'm gonna be doing some more filming now on the weekend. Here we have the Cochrane Street United Church. This wide open bell tower reminds me of the churches I saw in Costa Rica. Specifically the town of La Fortuna, where the renal volcano resides. See how this house has a rock and brick side to it? Everything else on the structure is wood, but this one side here is all rock. This was built as a fire break, maybe, because fires were such a big problem back in the day with all these wooden structures. Over here is the governor's house. Alright folks, so thank you so much for watching this far. I'm going to finish off this video with showing you a mansion that I personally worked on with installing the Cape Cod siding onto. So this mansion here behind me is 6,000 square feet on the main 2 levels, not including the basement square footage. And it was a pleasure to work on this project. Look how beautiful it turned out, you guys. What a beautiful home, eh? Thank you so much once again. Happy New Year to everyone that's watching. Hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and comment down below what your favorite house was or what your favorite part of the video was. Thank you again, and we'll see you on the next one. Deep Dive Survivor.